far as pre-installed apps go on this, we'll briefly talk about like Gmail app is if you ever use really a tablet or phone, it's pretty much the same. You got your inbox over here on the left, click on an email, it'll show you the email, whatever's in it, and and then you can reply to all, whatever you really need to do. Quickly want to mention that the keyboard is a 4-row keyboard, unlike some new tablets, so you have to hit this button to go to your numbers and special characters. Just wanted to briefly mention that. What else comes pre-installed? Google Maps. I find that Maps work extremely well. Is that when I zoom out, it almost instantly loads up everything, and I can pivot it, and it loads up everything, and I can zoom out, and I can zoom out and pivot. Oh, pivot. There we go. And that it works really well. If you're trying to find something, you can just zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom into some little random place, and look at that. Almost no waiting checkerboarding. No checkerboarding, just a little bit of blur. That checkerboarding was very common when tablets first came out. Let's see what else we got. We'll talk about the browser. Whoops. So the browser is I find very fast and useful. It's the tabbing. It's the tab kind. So meaning, you just click over here to add. Whoa, a little bit of lag right there. You just click over there to add new tabs. And it does support Flash. We'll just take a look at like Engadget. Head over to Engadget, and it'll load up all your Flash content on the web page, and it loads it pretty fast. As you can see, I can start moving around on the web page already, and that now it has just finished loading the entire page. And you can scroll up and down with just a little bit. You don't get that checkerboarding, but you can get a little bit of that white if you scroll fast, but it's not so slow that you won't know what you're looking at. The zoom to pinch works very nice. Zoom in and out. I find it is probably the best zoom to pinch on any tablet I've used. I don't know why. Maybe because sometimes it goes on some tablets. Sometimes you go side to side, or when you zoom in, it takes a second or two to kind of refocus on the text. This one works very well. On this browser, I'd probably give it 5 stars. It works very well, and I have no complaints about the browser itself. An interesting fact is if you go like to speed test and you test the speed, it is the only tablet / smartphone that I've used that pretty much gets the stats that my computer get, or close to it. So my computer would get about 11 millisecond ping. This one got 16. It would get about 20 megabytes down, 25 megabytes down. This one got 17, and this one got 6 up, and my computer might get 8 or 9 up. On most devices, they get like 100 milliseconds, 8, 10 megabytes down, and 3 or 4 megabytes up, even on the same Wi-Fi as this current tablet. What I should mention, Honeycomb is some things actually you can't zoom in on, which I find a little annoying, like this. There's no ×2 size in button, but that I hear is solved in the 3.2 firmware update, which is set to be available for devices in the next, probably within a month, I guess. So that complaint has been addressed and solved. I want to mention the Google Music real quick. This is the music beta if anyone has it. It's got this cover flow, works well. It's got my music. It works well, and the covers load pretty quick. And let's talk about the calendar. It's pretty much like any other standard calendar on a tablet or a smartphone. Let's talk quickly about the file manager, that I can look at anything that's plugged in here, and I can even do something like throw in my USB on the side over here. My thumb drive is my 8 gig thumb drive, I believe, and I can click over here on the USB, and I can look at anything that's stored on it, and I actually have my logo right here. And look at this, I can actually open up the logo that's on the thumb drive, and I could edit this, or I could save it or move it over. You can, it's nice because you can actually transfer files back and forth or do whatever you need to do. It's more like, it's much closer to a computer with some of these aspects. Let's see, next we'll talk about, what do we want to talk about next? Are we leaving anything out? Oh, we'll talk about the business aspect of this device. So far as documents go, is that there is a free app. I don't currently have it here, I don't want to look for it. It is called Documents to Go. It will let you edit your Microsoft, your Google, PowerPoint, Word. You'll be able to open those things, edit them with, I find, pretty simple, just easy. That like when I scroll, that when I'm editing or trying to move around or deleting text or making that PowerPoint slide background, that it works and that I could actually write my essay from here or make my school PowerPoint or even my business PowerPoint on this thing. Now you can there's a couple options. You can email it, but unlike many other devices, this has a very nice printing app. The negative is that it is $15, a hefty price to pay for printing. But I guess if you're really gonna, if you think you're gonna use it, it's worth it. Because unlike most tablets or phones, this not only prints to those fancy HP cloud printers that aren't too common, that there's only 2 versions of. This actually can print to your Wi-Fi printer, to your wired printer if you have like a network at your house, to a Bluetooth printer, to pretty much any kind of printer that you own. And I mean, I had a printer on the network, not Wi-Fi, just on my home network, and a Wi-Fi one, and it was able just to scan those, picked up the drivers, installed them, and I just printed out things like that. They came out good looking. Very positive about the business aspect of this device. Overall, would I recommend this device to a friend? Definitely. One thing that you can keep in mind with this device is, unlike many devices, because it has a full SD card slot and a USB slot, is that you can go for the 8 gig version, which is a little cheaper, which will save you maybe around $70 compared to many other tablets. I believe the 8 gig one is only $430 instead of many tablets being about $500. That you can just throw in your USB if you need that space to, if you just want to store movies, you can put the movies on the USB, and when you're going to watch the movie, put the USB in, or put the SD card slot in and get, a 16 gig SD slot, or 16 gig SD card, and just plug it in and use it like internal storage. But if you're one of those people who likes to keep it neat and want to keep it all in the internal, you can go get the 32 gig or the 16 gig. This is the 16 gig, but that's just because that's the only one they had in the store when I got there. So yes, I'd recommend this to a friend. 5, I'd give it. It's probably my favorite favorite Android-based device, whether it's a cell phone or tablet. Because I kind of group those into a little bit of the same group. But it is my favorite tablet probably overall right now. Just from the fact that it beats out everything with the USB port and the fact that I can plug in a projector or my HD TV to it. So thanks for watching. Please thumbs up if you've liked the video. Please comment down below if you think you would get this, or why you wouldn't get this, or do you already have it, or anything you really or more questions about this for a future review. And subscribe to make sure you don't miss the Vizio tablet unboxing and review set to come out next week, or the comparison of this versus the HP's touchpad this Saturday. Thanks for watching.